Hi, your 8-year-old melts down every day at 4 p.m. You think it's attitude, but often it's their diet. By late afternoon, they're screaming, refusing homework, and picking fights with siblings. What if all this could be traced back to breakfast and lunch? In the next 6 minutes, I'll reveal the common foods that hijack your child's brain, the missing breakfast minerals that could be sabotaging their focus, and simple science-backed strategies you can start tomorrow to transform their mood and attention, and of course, behavior. If you're new here, I'm Dr. Arif Khan, pediatric neurologist in Dubai and founder of Neuropedia, the region's first comprehensive pediatric neuroscience center. Now let's get back into the video. It's observed that children's behavioral issues between 3 and 6 p.m. are directly linked to what they ate for lunch 3 to 6 hours earlier. We're not just talking about a few hyperactive kids after birthday parties. We are talking about a systematic poisoning of developing brains, and most parents have no clue it's happening. Here's what blew my mind during my research. Your child's brain is overwhelmingly fat. That means it depends on a steady supply of dietary fat for its health and well-being. But instead of feeding that brain what it needs, you're flooding it with artificial chemicals that didn't even exist when we were kids. The Lancet published a study proving that artificial colors and sodium benzoate preservative result in increased hyperactivity in both 3-year-olds and also the 8 to 9-year-olds in the general population. Not just kids with ADHD, all kids. More so, children with certain genetic variations in their histamine genes have much stronger adverse reactions to food dyes. So some kids are getting hit way harder than others, and we had no idea why. But the artificial additives are just the beginning. Here's where it gets really scary. Nutrient deficiencies. They're literally stealing your child's ability to focus and regulate their emotions. Let me tell you about 3 minerals that most kids are missing and how that's showing up as behavioral problems. First, iron. You know how adults feel when they are iron deficient? Chronic fatigue, no energy, can't think straight. Well, children with ADHD are significantly more likely to be iron deficient. Their brains are literally running on empty, but we are calling it a behavioral disorder. Second is zinc. In one major study, 61% of kids aged 9 to 12 didn't meet their basic zinc requirements. But here's the kicker. Zinc deficiency in children with ADHD was 8 times higher than in the normal population. Third is magnesium. When children are supplemented with magnesium for just 8 weeks, cognitive function improves dramatically. So here's what's actually happening. Your child's brain is sending out SOS signals because it doesn't have the basic building blocks it needs to function. But there's one more piece of this puzzle that nobody talks about: the gut-brain highway. Johns Hopkins research shows that irritation in your child's gut sends signals straight to their brain that triggers mood changes. Think about that as an upset stomach can literally cause an upset mood. But here's where it gets even more fascinating. Gut bacteria produces neurotransmitters, the same chemicals that antidepressants try to regulate. Your child's gut bacteria are making them naturally. 95% of serotonin, that's the happy chemical, is produced in the gut, not the brain. So when we feed our kids processed foods loaded with artificial additives and sugar, we're not just affecting their blood sugar, we're destroying the beneficial bacteria that produce their mood-regulating chemicals. So foods high in probiotics like fermented foods and prebiotics like high-fiber foods, they reduce stress and improves mental health. Meanwhile, processed foods do exactly the opposite. But timing matters too, and that's where most parents get it completely wrong. Studies show that children who eat protein within 1 hour of waking up have 60% better emotional regulation throughout the entire day. But what are most kids eating for breakfast? Sugary cereals, Pop-Tarts, juice boxes, basically a sugar bomb that sets them up for failure even before they get to school. So it's not just about eating anything, it's about eating the right thing at the right time. And here's what actually works, and you can start implementing these tomorrow. Strategy number 1, the protein foundation. Every meal needs to start with protein: eggs, nuts, Greek yogurts, cheese. This stabilizes blood sugar for 3 to 4 hours and prevents those behavioral crashes. Strategy number 2, the color rule. Every meal needs at least 3 different colored foods. This ensures your child gets the nutrients their brain actually needs. Strategy number 3, the family meal magic. Teens who eat 7 or more meals per week with their families are significantly less likely to report suicidal attempts. Family meals aren't just about nutrition, they are protective for mental health. And strategy number 4, the gut reset. Add 1 fermented food daily. Now, what are fermented foods? Things like yogurt, kefir, sauerkraut. And remember, it takes months to rebuild healthy gut bacteria, so be patient. I'm not saying you need to become a perfect parent who never give their kids a treat, but what I'm saying is this. Every single meal is sending information to your child's brain about how to function. Your child isn't broken, they're not defiant, they're not lazy or difficult. Their brain is just responding exactly as it's designed to the information you are giving it through food. And if this opened your eyes to the food-behavior connection, you should definitely check out my video about the effect of gaming on children in the top right corner. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.